Barcelona get ready for another crack at the big prize. Will they get the win they need to get their campaign off to a flying start, or will their bubble burst over the course of the next 90 minutes? And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. So it's away we go then. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
This man Rudiger's going to be a very stern test for any attacker to beat, Peter. He's amongst the smartest defenders around with his positioning, and he's got the pace and strength to deal with the quickest opponent. He's not going to fall for cheap tricks either. He's just not that type to dive into tackles.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Tries to pass it through, and that could set him on his way. He's shifting through the... Ferran Torres! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
Camavinga. Now Mbappe. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Ferran Torres couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Well timed, excellent interception. And here's Gordon. Barcelona, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. And here's Bellingham, and that's been intercepted, played into space. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Robertson, that's a risky ball, you've got to say. This is a promising build-up. Chetri running with intent. No foul, says the referee. And that is well cleared. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Çalhanoğlu. And here's Messi. Camavinga. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Camavinga is in a really good position. Oh, good effort! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Gordon. He's picked his way through. And it's Messi. And the finish! Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. That's a nicely weighted pass. Mbappe. Spread to the right. Chetri. Messi gets into a good position. Very nicely done. And the shot! They've scored!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top drawer.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attack.
And that is all they have time for. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that, and still very much in this game.
Barcelona just about ahead, 1-0 at the break.
Substitutions taking place.
Away we go again. Barcelona leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Header! Harmlessly behind.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Safal. Camavinga looking to pass their way up the pitch. Tries to play it through. Good ball, good take. Oh, just skips past his man. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Plays a sharp little ball here. Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh no, what has happened here? That's cause for mild irritation. Still just a single goal between the sides. He's got plenty of space out wide here. De Jong. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Milan really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And it's been shipped out wide. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now he's got space here. Alaba calmly anticipates. And it's Messi. Bit too much weight on the pass. Bellingham, very much the man of the moment. Threads one in. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence. Chance for a shot! And it's in! Do not write them off! Back they come! Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Fernando Torres demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next...
Can he finish? And how did he not put that away?
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
And we have our very first corner. That's the keeper's ball.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Played out towards the right wing. He is through here! Not the most accurate pass. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. He's got away. He's being urged to shoot. He's having a shot! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Milan can make their change now with a break in play.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
This official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Messi. Robertson. Can he latch on to this? Mbappe! Oh, that's fabulous. Chance, surely! And with that, the end. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner, of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game? Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next
Hello,
2 hours,
everybody,
it
and
might not
welcome
feel
to
like
today's
that.
match.
The stadium is full of noise and energy.
Barcelona.
This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We are just getting started. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, I think it's going to be hard, Peter, not to pick out the very talented Michael Elise here. We love his creativity and his ability to drift inside and find a little bit of space and then do serious damage. But potential was always...
There's the shot! Oh, he has absolutely drilled that.
Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low too.
Mbappe, and it's made its way to him. Bellingham, forwards and with intent. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Cristiano Ronaldo! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Lille with the corner, they're first. Camavinga is there, and he can get... And the volley! Oh, it's a thumping hit. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Now it's Bellingham. Hernandez kept his eye on it, and he's there. Great vision. Alaba promptly onto that, and that is that. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Barcelona so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Oh, well played, well sorted out. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now a sudden chance to counter. Manuel. Challenge just a bit on the firm side.
Lille really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Oh, that's a key interception. Messi is the team's great visionary. And it's Camavinga. He's in a great position here. Looking for the far post. They've got a corner here. Cleared without hesitation. Lille have the chance to go the other way. Elise. Cristiano Ronaldo.
They'll want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Camavinga. Spread out to the left. Alexander-Arnold cuts out the pass. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
So we are where we began. The scoreline remains 0-0 at the break.
Substitutions taking place.
Down to business again. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Haaland. Brahim Diaz, someone who is Haaland! A real chance and a real let-off.
Barcelona really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Nicely weighted ball. Barcelona do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Lille appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack.
Tries one from range! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then. Keeper's dealt with that. Cristiano Ronaldo, an individual who's prepared to shoot any time, any place. Threads one in. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Mbappe! Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Gerrard. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Barcola. Barcelona perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. That's a nicely shaped ball. He's on it, can he get away? He's had a shot! Well taken goal. Finally the breakthrough.
What a time to take the lead. But now comes the dilemma of whether you want to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, for me, you can't fault the keeper there. The effort went in at the widest possible point off the upright. Nothing he could do.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And he's managed to get free.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Brahim Diaz. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And he is going into that little black book. Mbappe with a real chance here. And this is the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. Mbappe! That's a fine save.
Absolutely terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Brahim Diaz. And that will be the final act. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Mbappe taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match,
Just
and deservedly so.
It's now time for our special lottery.
How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Barcelona clearly weren't looking to win.
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's away we go then. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Marquinhos, he's one of the toughest and most competitive centre-backs in the business. He's the kind of player you can rely on to always be just where you need him, making a vital interception or just making life difficult for the opposition to get through. And that's a very valuable characteristic.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. He's ended up in no man's land. So foul, kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And here's Dembele. Chetri. Oh, that's well spotted. Can he get on the end of this? Olise! That's a fair try, but just off target.
Olise really might have let his reputation get the better of him then. Yes, you can spank one from there, but there are other options, you know.
Little doubt, that is a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Olise absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Where it he's had a shot! No, just not quite.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Sofal wins the duel this time. He's on it, can he get away? And he's got away from it. Tries one from range! Oh, it's come off the upright. There's the shot! Goal! Barcelona! And just like that, he is up and running at once. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter.
Oh, he's having a go! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And it's Rice. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. And he's intervened well there. Looking for the run. Oh, it's a great ball here. Can he finish? Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Shapes to shoot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
The two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Well read, and the danger is averted. That's put paid to the danger. Looking for options for movement. Olise.
There will be 1 minute.
He is through here. Shoots! Oh, no shortage of... That's the end of the first 45. No shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking. Barcelona leading by one at the break.
Children's announcement.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Barcelona can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them. And it's 1-0 at the break.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 5, Mbappe. Coming on to replace
Gets
him
us going once more.
number 13.
Barcelona definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
And he cuts out the supply. Caicedo. Bellingham. He's got away. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, nice touch. He has found the way through. Barcelona are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Oh, just a keeper now. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, you can blame some suspect defensive positioning for that set of circumstances, and they were just left with little choice.
He'll fancy himself from here.
Well, this is his opportunity to make the stage his own here.
Rice! Oh, lots on that one, but he couldn't find the target.
Well, conceding free kicks in areas like that are an invitation to the set-piece technicians. They have to cut this out.
And that was nowhere near his best. Played down the flank. He's in plenty of space here.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Now it's Camavinga. Now it's Brahim Diaz.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Brahim Diaz receives it in. He'll try from distance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
It's a good run he's making out on the left, and he's managed to get free. Forced to go back. He's had a shot! Oh, such a clever touch. Plays it in low.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Oh, they can break here. He's a sharp little ball here, and he was quick to react. He's found a way through. Real chance! It's a goal! And right near the end, we have parity. Oh, a horrible error, and he has nowhere to hide.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
After 87 minutes is
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now, the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
There will be 1 minute
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Tries a shot! Oh, that could be pivotal! A game of margins! A game of thrills! And that will be it. Barcelona played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began... Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Manchester United.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, we're on the way.
I think when it comes to pace and finishing of the highest order, there's someone down there who always stands out.
Yeah, no prizes for guests. There's the shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. And he's heaved it away. Mbappe. Played back into the centre. Camavinga. Chetri. And he was alert to it.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that was too close to comfort.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's Ronaldinho! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Camavinga. And here's the chance to counter. Mbappe. Good driving run. Chetri. Barcelona are enjoying the lion's share of possession, but nothing yet to show for it. Tries to pass it through. Camavinga. And it's Ronaldinho, looking to play him in. Caicedo. Now it's Messi. Kimmich. Shevchenko. And here's Kane. Gets a good foot in there. And reclaimed it in a trice. Oh, nicely intercepted. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Mbappe. Mbappe getting forward. And it's Kane. This is a promising build-up. Alexander-Arnold. And the shot! And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Bellingham. Tacho calmly anticipates. Kimmich. And here's Kane. Shevchenko. Caicedo. Good take, and is he in? Oh, that was vital. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Not too much so far to lift anybody off their seat.
Yeah, 0-0, but definitely not from the want of trying. There's been plenty of industry and hard work, as well as some good defending, so I wouldn't be too dismissive just yet.
So it's simmered along nicely for 45 minutes, but still no goals. It is 0-0 at half-time. Back on the way then.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Shevchenko! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Manchester United with the corner, they're first. Alexander-Arnold with the short one. Takes a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And a chance! They want to be quick to recover this. Camavinga clears without hesitation. Kimmich cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Messi. Now this could be a chance. Now, can they get him away? That's going to go a long way. Now it's Shevchenko. Oh, perfectly measured
Oh,
that.
really well played.
He has found a way through. Alaba did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Marquinhos gets across to intercept that. Manchester United have got it back and they'll have another go. He's played it back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Knocks it into space. Big chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
Oh, it was a brilliant touch to set himself up. Just a shame that the finish let him down.
Substitution
Two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Substitutions taking place.
Mbappe aimed beyond the defence. That's been cut out, well played.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Well timed, excellent interception. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Guardiola cuts it out. Now it's Haaland. Looking for options for movement.
Manchester United truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out.
Oh, that's a foul and the whistle's gone. And he's going to have his name taken. Very little time to go and they have a free kick in a really promising area. So who's he going to be aiming for here? Forced to go back. Oh, he's having a go! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, well played, well played.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle.
Real chance! He lifts the roof! Has he won it? He just might have won it! Oh, beautifully dispatced. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Number 21, Erling Haaland.
Manchester United look like they've won it, but it's not over yet.
Well, what an end to the game, Peter. But now comes the overwhelming question. How long is there left, including stoppages?
Chance! Alaba. And that'll be the end of that. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter.
ഒന്ന് വേണ്ടി കയറ് വെള്ളിടാം. ഇതൊക്കെ അതിനകത്ത് ഫ്ലവേഴ്സ് തരാം. അത് ഫ്ലവേഴ്സ് ഉണ്ടെങ്കിൽ അപ്പോൾ ഡബിൾ പേക്ക് ആക്കുന്നത് സേവ് ചെയ്ത് വേണ്ടത് ഫ്ലവേഴ്സ് കമ്മിയാണ്. വെള്ളി കയറടാ. കളിക്കാല്ലടാ ഇങ്ങോട്ട് ഇറങ്ങുന്നു. ഓക്കെ, നിർത്തി. ഇതിൽ ജയിച്ചത് സബ്സ്ക്രൈബ് ചെയ്യണോ? സബ്സ്ക്രൈബ് ചെയ്തോ, കുഴപ്പമില്ല. ഒരാൾക്ക് പോകുന്നതല്ലേ. നേടാൻ പറ്റും.
Barcelona going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again: who is going to come out on top this time? Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Familiar feeling this for you, Jim?
Well, what a game this is, Peter. The pressure on both sets of players is tremendous, and they're both expected to win no matter what. It doesn't matter if you're contesting a title, a final, or just playing for pride. This one's always special.
Things already rolling. Neymar. Great vision. He's in a good position. Batistuta! Oh, classic Batistuta! A finish of true class. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
And no, he's seen through all of that. He's shifted it to the flank. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And it's Camavinga.
Mbappe!
Camavinga. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Nicely aimed pass. Messi. Threads one in. Baresi cuts out the pass. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Caicedo. That's destined for the flank. Camavinga.
Oh, good ball!
Takes a shot! And he makes no mistake. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
We're looking at a different game now.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Robertson kept his eye on it, and he's there. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Neymar. Messi is always looking to break lines. Looking to play him in. Well, played right into his path. Oh, important interception.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Robertson gets over and intercepts. And it's half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. So straight into the second half. That has ended up in no man's land. Messi, looking for options for movement. Camavinga. Bellingham. And it's Messi.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Baresi gets it away. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh no circumventing this opponent. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Hazard providing an outlet on that flank. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Hazard. No foul, says the referee. Messi. Chetri. And the break is on. Chetri pinches it off him. Akanji. Aimed beyond the defence. Hazard finding himself in space. And That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Ah, now can they counter? Mbappe running with the ball. He can run onto that. Chetri! Goal! Barcelona! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Barcelona with the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Hazard. Oh, that's fabulous. Cross to the back post. And it's safely in the keeper's hands.
Madrid really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Incoming delivery.
That's good defensive concentration.
Bellingham. Chetri. Five minutes left on the clock. No, it's come to nothing.
Madrid really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Chance for a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
There will be 1 minute added time.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Space for him to turn and look. Driven in. Raya claims it. Safe hands. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Chetri picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
Please put your hands together, everyone, and
So
give
there
our
it
boys
is.
a round
What
of
struck you
applause
most
for a
about
job
that?
well done.
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means. Just look at the players celebrating with the fans. Everyone pumped. Takes me back.
കളിക്കുണ്ടാവോ കൊടുത്തു ഞാന് ആപ്പിന്റെ പേര് Team Labs ആണ് ആപ്പ് iOS-ലും കിട്ടും ആൻഡ്രോയിഡിലും കിട്ടും സപ്പോർട്ട് ചെയ്യാനൊക്കെ വലിയ സെറ്റപ്പ് ആക്കും ചെറിയ സെറ്റപ്പ് ഉള്ളായിരിക്കും
So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So the gloves are off, Jim.
Well, what a game this is, Peter. The pressure on both sets of players is tremendous, and they're both expected to win no matter what. It doesn't matter if you're contesting a title, a final, or just playing for pride. This one's always special.
We're up and running then. Baresi calmly anticipates. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
He's looking wide. Now it's Camavinga. Mbappe, he is onto this.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
It's a really well-measured ball.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job, isn't it? Find a different way of doing the same thing, and that he basically excels at. He's fantastic. Once he comes inside, anything is possible.
And it's Camavinga. Bellingham! It's a loose ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Yamal. Oh, that's well spotted. Looking to play him in. This looks promising. Has to go back here. Caicedo. Hazard. Oh, that's ambitious. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Well, that has not gone well. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Madrid clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
He's got away.
That's good play from him.
Alaba wins the duel this time. Well, that pass isn't the best. De Bruyne. It's Drogba! It's there!
I think this is a very welcome time for a goal, Peter. There was a momentary drop-off into defence, and he was just too good a player to miss that. A special talent has given us all a very special memory.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided. And the whistle goes for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Barcelona unable to get back onto level terms before half-time.
Still
They trail
plenty of
1-0.
time left for a comeback.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. And we are back on the... Takes a shot! And it's there! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Barcelona restore parity.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
That's really well manoeuvred. Who saw this coming? What an enthralling contest. What a wonderful contest. Caicedo. Sufal. Looking for the run. He's found space here. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well read, and the danger is averted. Caicedo. And it's Sofal. He's going to be disappointed with that. Aimed beyond the defence. Baresi Can clear it away. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
That is ended up in no man's land. And he's there to retrieve it. Camavinga. Looking for options for movement. Mbappe! Goal! Barcelona! And the comeback is complete. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do. Madrid...
Oh, what has happened here? It's played through for him. An uncompromising challenge. And he's heaved it away. Silvestre kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Can he get on the end of this? Barcelona close now to seeing this one through to the end.
2 minutes has been indicated.
Nicely weighted ball. Robertson, and there's green grass ahead of him. Now it's Barcola. Oh, such a clever touch. He is through here. Great chance! And that's a sharp finish. And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. That referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Barcelona have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Barcola claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
They came,
Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Barcelona really were great today. They showed a lot of battling qualities required in a game like this, such as intensity, personality, a gritty spirit. I think this result was well merited.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
കളിക്കണടാ ഞാൻ ഒരു മാച്ചിന് കളിക്കുന്നു ഒരു മാച്ച് കൂടി ഉണ്ട് ഒരു മാച്ചിന് കളിക്കുന്നത് എല്ലാവരും സപ്പോർട്ട് ചെയ്തു ലൈക്ക് കൊടുക്കും ആരെങ്കിലും ഈ കളി കളിക്കാണ്ടെങ്കിൽ മെസ്സേജ് അയക്കട്ടെ
And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. There's Chetri!
He almost caught everyone out there the way he just eked out the room to get the shot in.
Pass is intercepted. The peerless Didier Drogba, just a standout hero to so many.
One of Africa's finest and a huge reputation for being a big game player.
Big games. Chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught napping. And he's quick to get rid. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. And it's Camavinga. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Drogba. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not...
Petri! Goal! Barcelona! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
And here's Azar. Azar making good progress. Azar with the delivery. Van Dijk is there, and he can get that clear. And he thumps it clear. Chetri, who's looking wide. That's a shade optimistic. Messi. Played out to the left flank. Hazard has it in a wide position.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Ball is over the line.
Barcelona really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Safal. The two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point, and the score is 1-0. He's on it, can he get away? Beckham did well to step in there, that was more than necessary. That's it, 45 minutes up. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I'm a little bit worried for them in the way they've looked in transitions, Peter. They've been a bit exposed, so they might be only one down, but they can't afford to have any more sloppy moments. Concede another, and we know it's an awful long way back.
Barcelona just ahead here in a tight game. They are 1-0 to the good. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Barcelona currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Here comes the cross. Chetri. Messi. Mbappe. Well timed, excellent interception. Yamal. Drogba. Beckham. Messi. Chetri. Spread it left. Mbappe picks it up out wide. Now that looks a decent ball.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Now it's Yamal. And they've got rid. Looks to the other side. Gets a good foot in there. And here's the chance to counter. Now it's Bellingham. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they've settled for a riskier approach now to defend this. Chetri,
given the lift of his goal. Camavinga. Bellingham. Gerrard. That pass has been well intercepted. Now it's Bellingham. And he's straight offside. Baresi. And Dixon.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
He's found space here. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Barcelona surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Chance, surely! And that really should have been that.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. And the keeper beats it away. And the shot! Oh, right on the edge of the penalty area. What's he giving here? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. And this the perfect opportunity to... Messi! Barcelona have their second corner now. Deftly away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And he's intervened well there. I think we're just about done here. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Quality ball. Now it's Mbappe. And he's taking no chances there.
2 added minutes has been
Some
indicated.
really good ball movement. Azar. Well read, nice interception. And time is up. Barcelona have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Chetri taking in the accolades, having been...
friendly വേറെ ആരെങ്കിലും ഉണ്ടോ? കൊല്ലളിക്കാൻ അറിയില്ല. ഇതെന്താ പറ്റിയ അറിയില്ല. കൊല്ലം അടിച്ചു പോയോ? അക്കൗണ്ട് അടിച്ചു പോയോ? അതിലേക്ക് വരണത്. ഇനി ആരെങ്കിലും ഉണ്ടെങ്കിൽ പറയട്ടോ ഫ്രണ്ടിലേക്ക്. ഫ്രണ്ടിലേക്ക് ആരെങ്കിലും ഉണ്ടെങ്കിൽ പറയും. എപ്പോണെൻ്റെ ആരോ നോക്കാം നമുക്ക്. അതുകൊണ്ട് സ്കോഡ് പേര് സ്കോഡാണ്. സ്കോഡ് ബിൽഡ് ചെയ്ത് കോയിൻ സേവ് ചെയ്യണം. ഈ സ്കോഡിനൊക്കെ ചെയ്യാൻ കളിക്കണം. എങ്ങനെ വിളിക്കും?
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Barcelona against Arsenal.
The pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So off we go then. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Bellingham.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
First quarter of an hour gone. He's in a great position here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Played into space. No luck with that dink over the top. Gerrard, never out of the action for very long. Good play on the left-hand side here. He's found a way through. Here's a chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Not the most convincing of passes. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Trossard. He's picked his way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Baresi calmly anticipates. Quality ball. And he's been shifted off it. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Chetri was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Guardiola is the team's great visionary. Now there's a fine ball. Haaland!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's Haaland. Oh, whistle's gone. Now then. The referee has given a free kick just outside the box. So the last big chance perhaps before half-time. And so we have the first set piece of the game. Messi! And that marks a high-octane end to the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So, nothing to report so far on the goals front.
Yeah, 0-0, but definitely not from the want of trying. There's been plenty of industry and hard work, as well as some good defending, so I wouldn't be too dismissive just yet.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 14, Sunil Chetri.
That gets us going
Coming
once
on
more.
the field is number
0-0,
17,
and we're at the halfway point.
Haaland.
Barcelona do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
And there's the shot! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
Great defending, strong and determined. Olise. Sofal did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Spread to the right. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Almost an hour gone. Now it's Olise. He's got away. And still we await the first breakthrough. Now it's Haaland. Oh, now he can run away with it. Messi. Now it's Haaland. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Now this could be a chance! No, just not quite.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Barcelona are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Van Dijk cuts it out. And it's Bellingham. Tries to pass it through.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That has not gone well. Now it's Camavinga.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
This is a promising build-up.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
That's the end. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack, and the outcome inevitable. Sachin, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And we're underway. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Pedri tries to pass it through. Robertson. Oh, there's a probing ball. He's being urged to shoot. Casemiro. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, they could be caught out here.
അപ്പോൾ ആവശ്യപ്പെട്ട് തന്നെ നിൽക്കുമായിരുന്നു.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Not the most accurate pass. Has a look and plays it forward. Threads one in. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Chetri. Chetri! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner.
ഓവർ സൗണ്ട് ആയാലേ ഞാൻ പറയുന്ന സൗണ്ട് എടുത്ത് എനിക്ക് കേൾക്കില്ല, കേൾക്കുന്നുണ്ടോ എന്ന് അറിയില്ല.
He leaps for it. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Decent chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Camavinga. Now this could be a chance. And the shot!
For such a big name in your side to register very close to the break not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposition too, and sets up a decent chance to go on and finish this game to their liking now.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position I think would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Barcelona have broken through. It's 1-0.
Added time.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for that.
That's it, 45 minutes up. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Barcelona leading by 1 at the break.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Barcelona can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. So straight into the second half. Barcelona leading courtesy of the game's only goal. He's had it up! Oh, glorious! That is a special one! He's got himself an absolute peach. And there's the goal they've been looking for. Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on.
Tries from a long way out. The keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Barcelona have their second corner now. Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Messi is standing over this one, looking to widen the gap even further here. Messi! Oh, wonderful! What a goal! A finish right from the top draw. And they are disappearing out of sight. Oh, that is a bit special.
Look, it goes against your pride and your professionalism to admit when something's too good, but that was just unstoppable.
Barcelona find a position of real strength now.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Time and again they are repelled. And it's Messi. Well, played right into his path. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Could move up a gear here. That's a good run down the left. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Now that looks a decent ball. Tries to play it through.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Oh no, that was never going to make it. That has ended up in no man's land. Now it's Bellingham. That's a good ball. Big chance! Casemiro.
Well, yet another interception.
That's rather hopeful. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. What a throw in. Nicely weighted ball. Messi. Quick look, thought about cutting inside. And he shoots! Relentless! Just relentless! His utter joy! He engages with absolute happiness! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
You win. മെസ്സിന്റെ കളി കൂടി കാണിച്ചു തരാൻ പറ്റില്ല അല്ലേ? ഞാനത് കാണുന്നത് മെസ്സിക്ക് കുറച്ച് സ്പീഡ് കൊടുത്തു, ഡ്രിബ്ലിങ് കുറച്ചാ, ഒരു സ്പീഡ് കൊടുത്തു. മെസ്സിക്ക് തീരെ സ്പീഡ് ഉണ്ടാവില്ലേ? തീരല്ലാതെ തീരല്ല. ബോള് കിട്ടിയാ മറ്റേ കാര്യം നോക്കാം. അല്ലെ പിന്നെ എമ്മൊക്കെ കളിപ്പിക്കണം, സ്പീഡില്ലെങ്കിൽ കുഴപ്പമില്ല, പാസിങ് കൊടുത്താൽ മതി. Mbappéക്ക് ഫോമില്ല. മാർക്കോടെ പറ്റില്ല. റൊണാൾഡിനോട് കാർഡൊക്കെ ആധാർ പഴയ അക്കൗണ്ട് ഉണ്ടാവില്ല, ഫ്രീ കിട്ടിയ ആധാറല്ലേ. കഴിച്ചൊക്കെ പിന്നെ ഉണ്ട്, ഇതിൽ തന്നെ ഉണ്ട്, പക്ഷേ കൊടുക്കാൻ എന്തെങ്കിലും വേണം. ഞാൻ ലോങ് ബോൾ കൗണ്ടറുണ്ടോ ഇങ്ങനെയുണ്ട്. ഞാൻ കിക്ക് കൗണ്ടർ കളിച്ചോളൂ. കിക്ക് കൗണ്ടർ ബാക്ക് കിട്ടുള്ളൂ, ബാക്ക് തരുമ്പോൾ തന്നെ
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Against Manchester United.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So we're up and running.
Well, Peter, I'm looking forward to seeing a player who has brought some new skills to the game. Ronaldinho. He looks one way and passes the other. Unconventional and cheeky, but always an enjoyable watch.
Yeah, he's playing beach football on the grandest stage of all.
The entertainer.
Back in possession and ready to go again. No foul, says the referee. He's got plenty of space out wide here. It'll be a throw-in. He's picked his way through. Great defending, strong and determined. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
Goal! Barcelona!
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh, that's fabulous. No, we can't get past him. De Ligt, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Can he get it through? Messi picks it up out wide. He is through here. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
And it's Ronaldinho. Messi gets a good foot in there. Threads one in.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
That has not gone well. And he's very much the player living the here and now. He's going for goal! Oh, that is outstanding! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And the pass is intercepted. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now he's running away. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be.
He had a chance to offload that left, so I think he's going to have to swallow his medicine on this one.
Great vision. Oh, played through for the wide man. Mbappe really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
And he was quick to react. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Such good technique.
Messi. Oh, this is a very good run. Messi!
Oh!
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Messi, really?
That's the end of the first 45. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any thoughts on all this so far, Jim?
Well, it's been a decent game so far, Peter, although I think in the next 45 minutes we could do with the ball being moved around quicker with a view to trying to entice their opponents out of position. I don't think there'll be a mad rush to do that just yet.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. And so the action is resumed.
Barcelona are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Now, can they get him away? Now it's Messi. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And here's Shevchenko. Manchester United have it back and can go again. It's roll! And over, just.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Bellingham. Now Barcola. Goes looking wide. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, that is one way to stop him. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
He's shaping up to have a crack from here. Messi! Messi! From another planet!
Hello.
Sumptuous finish and absolute joy! And they've got their lead back. Oh, that is a bit special.
Look, it goes against your pride and your professionalism to admit when something's too good, but that was just unstoppable.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Short changes him with that pass. Barcelona perhaps contemplating their next change here. Ronaldinho.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Caicedo. Chetri. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. He's found a way through. Messi! It's in! And there is his 30th goal. Oh, delicious. Such devilish curl.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Barcelona go up by 2 and are looking good.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And it's Ronaldinho. 75 minutes played. Pass somewhat off target. Aimed beyond the defence. Bellingham. Chetri. Caicedo. Now that's well seen too. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Camavinga. So foul.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Ronaldinho. Now it's Raul. And he's been shifted off it. Messi. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. He's shifting through the gears here. And Messi! Just cruising! They are cruising! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
കൊടുക്കടാ.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. He got amongst the goals here, and now he takes his leave.
It's good to see that, Peter. He put in a very good day's work, and you can't do a lot more. It's a well-deserved rest.
Oh no, what has happened here? And the shot! Oh, good finish! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Still behind. And that will be the final act. Barcelona are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less...
നമ്മളെ ചെങ്ങായിനെ കൊണ്ട് ഫ്രണ്ട്ലിയാണ്. എന്താ നിൽക്കാറുണ്ട്? ഞാനേ നമ്പർ പറഞ്ഞിട്ടെ, നമ്പർ പറഞ്ഞിട്ടെ. ഇത് ഫസ്റ്റ് കളിച്ചാണ് വിളിച്ചേ. ഞാൻ ഇവിടെ ലൈവ് ഇടാണ്. ആക്ക് കേക്കുണ്ടോ? ഇത് കളിച്ചാട്ടോ വാ, ഇത് കളിച്ചാട്ടോ. എന്നാ ഈ നമ്പർ അടി, ഞാൻ ലൈവിലിട്ട നമ്പർ അടി, അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ഞാൻ പറഞ്ഞുതരാം. ആ അതൊന്നും കുഴപ്പമില്ലടാ. അല്ല ഇപ്പൊ ഗ്രാഫ് കുറെ പൊന്തിട്ട കളിയാകുമ്പോ തോൽക്കും ജയിക്കൊക്കെ ചെയ്യും. ഇജ്ജ് ജയിച്ചോളെ, നല്ല കളി കളിച്ചോ. ഏതായാലും ഇത് പഠിക്കല്ലേ, 7 ആൾക്കാരൊക്കെ കാണുന്നുണ്ട്, അത് പോരടാ. ഇത് കൊടുക്കേ. പറ, വേറെ ആൾക്കാർ കയറുട്ടോ. ആ നമ്പർ പറയട്ടെ, 1858 3207. അപ്പൊ നമ്മളെ ലൈവിലേക്ക് സ്വാഗതം. ഓക്കെ, കോള് കട്ടായിക്കവാ. ഇജ്ജ് കട്ടാൻ കഴിയില്ല, ഇജ്ജ് കട്ടാക്കടാ. അപ്പല്ല ഇന്നലെ ലൈവിലൊരാൾ മുട്ടാണ്ട വിഷയം, ഞാൻ കളിച്ചു. ഓനെ 3 കളി കളിച്ചു, 3 കളിയിലോനെ പൊട്ടിച്ചിട്ടു. എന്ത് എങ്ങനെ വെച്ച് മനസ്സിലായില്ല. ഞാൻ ഫുള്ള് കളി ജയിച്ചിക്കാണ്. ഫ്രണ്ട്ലി കളിച്ച് ലൈവിലൊരാൾ വന്ന് ഫ്രണ്ട്ലി കളിച്ചാണ്ട് വെച്ചു, ഓനെ കളിച്ചു, ഫുള്ള് ജയിച്ചു. ഓൻ നല്ല കളിയായിരുന്നു, തട്ടിമുട്ടി ജയിച്ചാണ്. അങ്ങനത്തെ അല്ലടാ കളിയല്ലേ എന്നാ കോള് കാട്ടി ഇതൊരു കറങ്ങിട്ട് വരാത്ത നമ്മളെ ചെങ്ങായി പുതിയ അക്കൗണ്ടാട്ടെ തുടങ്ങിയ
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So straight into the action.
ഓ മെസ്സി ഓ ചെറുക്ക് കളി ഫുള്ള് പഠിച്ചു
He's got away. Oh, he's been caught napping. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected.
Played in by Robertson. And it's hoisted clear. Mbappe. Camavinga.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Akanji. And it's Caicedo. And Robertson. And here's Mbappe.
Such good technique.
He's picked his way through. Played into the ball. Bullish header! And it's in!
അവനെ കളി ഞാനായിട്ട് പഠിപ്പിച്ചേ
Van Dijk.
എന്താ കളി
Mbappe. Camavinga. Some intricate passing, looking to progress